Hey everyone, it's Argonath here from Return of the Fan, and Doctor Who's ratings continue to fall, even with Chibnall trying to resurrect the series and putting a whole bunch of stuff into the very first episode of season 13. It doesn't seem to be working for him, but I guess it's a little bit early, I guess, but we'll wait and see. So let's have a look at this article from Digital Spy. Doctor Who Flux continued with its second episode this weekend, and now the first overnight ratings are officially in. War of the Sontarans, episode 2 of season 13, aired last night to an audience of 3.96 million viewers, compared to the previous week's season premiere, The Halloween Apocalypse, which was watched by 4.43 million. It's a drop of almost 500,000 viewers. Can you imagine that? 500,000 viewers dropped from the first episode to the second one. And from what all the reviews that I've seen and videos on YouTube, it just seems that there was a huge amount of stuff crammed into that first episode to try and set up things for a very short series. I think it's only 6 episodes for this one, and they didn't take the time to really flesh out the story and so on, and it kind of seemed like it might have overwhelmed a lot of people and confused people about it. However, while the overnight ratings might seem like a disappointment, it's not out of the ordinary for Doctor Who lose some viewers in week 2 after a very anticipated series premiere. Of course you would, but 500,000 people? Come on, even though it's the overnight ratings, when we see the consolidated with all the recordings people record and watch later on and streaming and so on, it's still likely to be the same sort of drop. We also have to hold into account that in today's day and age, not everyone will watch a TV show when it first airs on telly, but you're still likely to get the same drop, even so. So we'll have to wait for the consolidated figures, which include how many people watched the episode within 7 days, be it catch-up or recorded, before we can make a judgment to the success of the series so far. So the official synopsis for the third part of Flux reads: the time is beginning to run wild on a planet that shouldn't exist. In the aftermath of Apocalypse, the Doctor, Dan, Yaz and Vinda face a battle to survive. It's just far too many companions, right? I really liked it when it was simple, just the Doctor and a companion. That was really awesome. You could give enough time to the Doctor and the companion to do more characterization, flesh out the characters and storylines. But having 3 companions, jeez. The Doctor and the companions will also be faced with the much anticipated return of the Weeping Angels, and we'll see the TARDIS team land in Devon. The cast recently spoke about how difficult it was to film the Weeping Angels episode because the stone monster's infamous don't blink rules. There are so many amazing monsters, but trying not to blink in the freezing cold was difficult. The worst thing is that you can't. Can you do it again? And you're like, no, my eyes are now frozen. That's the only way I'll do it again, John Bishop added. So, yes, you can see they're trying to bring back all of the past villains to try and shore up the viewership of this. But if they can just do some decent writing and introduce some interesting villains, then it shouldn't be a problem, right? But, you know, that's the way it goes with Chris Chibnall. I don't blame Jodie Whittaker. I mean, from what I've heard, her acting abilities isn't the best for Doctor Who, but she's been lumbered with some pretty ridiculous and idiotic scripts, which are just stupid. And so, of course, you can't do much if the script is really bad. And so that's what needs to be changed. So we're hoping, I mean, here's hoping that with the return of Russell T Davies, that things will change, and the fact that apparently BBC have lost creative control and that Russell T Davies will be taking over creative control. I did a video on that in one of my previous ones if you want to go and have a look at it. So we'll see if that helps, but I have a feeling that Russell T Davies is kind of going to carry on with what Chris Chibnall has started. It doesn't sound like he's going to retcon anything. He definitely needs to retcon the Timeless Child, because that shits on every single Doctor that has been beforehand, which I severely hate. That's just ridiculous. So I hope it gets retconned, but I don't think it will. In any case, I'm not watching Doctor Who, but I'm very interested in the ratings and so on, and watching and reading about reviews of the episodes. But what I did do is got some ratings for us to have a look at and look at the trends. So I've put these into a spreadsheet. So this graph here is the ratings for Doctor Who America, starting from season 10 all the way down to the first season episode of season 13. And you can see that during Capaldi's era in season 10, there was kind of a bit of a trend downwards. Again, that was apparently because the writing wasn't so good during Peter Capaldi's era. But when season 12 and 13 happened, that did spike the ratings up a bit. And then Jodie Whittaker took over in season 11, which is this big tall spike here, the biggest one. So obviously everyone was really interested in a female doctor, and then you can see it sort of goes down a little bit, goes up a little bit, and then starts trending down, down, down. So this is BBC America. So the numbers are in millions. So you can see at the beginning of Jodie Whittaker's era, she was just close to 1.4 million viewers over here. So this is 1.367 million viewers. And if we go down to season 1 of series 13, it's down to 339,000 viewers. What a drop! Almost a million viewers, right? Drop there. That's pretty amazing. So that's BBC America. And if we look at the UK ratings, so I didn't have season 10 ratings. So this starts off with Jodie Whittaker's era. So you can see she starts off really well, almost 11 million here, and then it's just a steady trend all the way down. This is the special for season 12 and the finale, so that's going to be a bump up. And then season 13 starts lower than that. And I think it's just going to trend downwards again. So season 13 was 5.79. She started at 10.96. So almost 50% drop in viewership. It's killing Doctor Who, right? 50% drop in viewership. And it's not all down to Jodie Whittaker. As I said before, it's down to the scripts and the direction of Chris Chibnall, who has just wokeified Doctor Who instead of making a good show with good storylines and good content. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think Doctor Who will eventually start to trend upwards in season 13? Or have you stopped watching it? I'd be interested to know. Are you looking forward to season 14 when Russell T Davies takes over? And do you have any faith that he will actually retcon the Timeless Child and bring all the Doctors back to their original timelines? That would be pretty awesome. So let me know what you think in the comments section. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, you're welcome to give it a thumbs down. And if you like my content, please subscribe, as it means the YouTube algorithm will notice my content, which will be much appreciated. Anyway, hopefully I will catch you in the next episode.